Okay, hello everyone. Welcome back to another, oh, my microphone's not plugged in. Ugh. Okay, microphone plugged in, windows closed. I think we're good to go. So welcome to another wish list video. I haven't done one in a while. I don't think I did one for summer because I honestly didn't really need anything, but I do find that as we go into autumn, winter, the things that we want do sort of accumulate as we go into that cold season. I also feel as if my current style is going through a bit of a shift. I can't exactly pinpoint what it is, but I feel like wish lists help in that way because much like when you look at your Pinterest board, you can see links between things that you are gravitating towards or that you're like attracted to. So yeah, I thought I would just kind of go through my wish list. It's sort of a wish list, but also just like general concepts that I'm really liking at the moment. Yeah, let's just begin. So I'm gonna start with the color red. Yes, we've probably all seen that red is just absolutely everywhere at the moment. And I have been thinking about dipping my toe in the red pool because I don't really own anything red. Yeah, I don't. I did try a red cardigan from Uniqlo, but I think I'm going to return it. I think it's just too much red. I really like the idea of a pop of red, but when I put on this cardigan, it was just like too much. So then I'm thinking maybe a red vest might be a better option because it's not so much red, like at least your arms are not red, it's just your chest. And I remember seeing this one from Cordera, which is a brand that I have always admired from afar. I've never purchased. And I think this could be a really good option. It's like a red waistcoat. I already know I like waistcoats because I've worn them during the spring and summer and last year. So this could be a nice avenue into the red trend. However, it is quite expensive. I don't know if I want to invest that much money in something that's very brightly colored because I don't know how much I would wear it. So then I saw this one on Arket. I already own this in cream, so I know that I like it. And I know that it's a piece, like I wear the cream one all the time, especially during the transitional months. And so I know that it's a piece I already like. And so maybe getting it in the color red would be like less of a shock to the system because I already know what the item is like. It's just now in a different color. So that is also an option. I think I would also size up in this vest. So I've got it in an extra small in cream. But I think that maybe a medium might look better if it's a little bit oversized, it's not so tight. So yeah, I'm thinking about that as well. So in that same red spectrum, I do like the idea of a red shoe or a red handbag. I actually have a lot of pins on my Pinterest board with red shoes. But again, I just don't know how much money I want to put into this trend, even though I do think it's a trend that comes back year after year. Like the color red comes back every autumn, let's be honest. And so in terms of shoes, I have, again, this is an item I already own. So I own the cami ballet flats from Repetto and I love them. I love the way they look on my feet and does that sound weird? I don't know. But I love the way they look. I find them really comfortable. So I know it's a piece I already like. They do have a red patent version. So if I were to buy a red shoe, then it would probably be those. I have seen a few other red shoes around because it's like very big at the moment. But I think if I was to buy a red shoe, it would probably be those. Okay, so next is the color brown. I have been absolutely loving the color brown. As you can tell, I'm wearing a brown t-shirt. This is from Zara, by the way. It's probably my first Zara purchase in years. But I was walking around with a friend and I saw it and I was like, ooh, I really like that. So yeah, bought it, it's size medium. And brown. So brown handbags, brown suede handbags, dark brown suede handbags. I have been loving. And I think the first wish list item, which I would never purchase because it's so expensive, is the Kate Lotus bag, which I'm sure you've seen absolutely everywhere. But it's just so beautiful and luxurious, and that dark brown coffee color is absolutely amazing, but it's about, I don't know, something like 2,000 something pounds, which like I'm not going to spend that much. Another wish list bag, which I'll probably never buy, is this Bottega one. It's the large, I think it's called a drop bag. Let me open the link. Yeah, large drop, and again, dark brown suede, but it has a leather strap. I mean, it is beautiful. Do you ever just scroll through your wish list and just look at things and you're just like, it's just gorgeous. Even though you're never gonna buy it, it's just nice to admire. So that's another, okay, wow, I just looked at the price, $3,200. Definitely not gonna buy that, but it's so nice. I do have a couple of more affordable options. This one from J. Crew I am actually thinking about getting this one. This is like a bucket bag, and one side is suede and one side is leather. So I really like that you have, you know, both options. And the shape is very reminiscent of one of the Rose bags. I don't know what the name of it is, but they have a very similar bag where it's like a bucket and then just one shoulder strap. You know, this one, how much is this one? 221 pounds. So it's like not cheap, but it's a really nice bag. And this brown suede like rabbit hole I've been going down it's been a long road. Another sort of affordable-ish option is this one from Little Lifner. You might be familiar with this brand. They do the tulip tote bag that a lot of people have. I saw this kind of big dark brown suede tote, kind of reminiscent of the Kate one, but it's 520 euros, so just a fraction of the cost. Honestly, this brown suede has just like taken over my brain, and I just want everything to be made of brown suede. I've also seen this small one from Source Unknown. I've never bought from here, but I do want to try this brand. They've got some really nice things. They've got this smaller sort of mini tote bag, again, dark brown suede. It's just like another sort of slouchy bag, and it looks really cute. So moving on from bags, brown trousers. Reformation have a pair of jeans, a pair of brown jeans, which I really think I want to try, but I don't know if I need another pair of jeans. Probably don't need another pair of jeans, but they're brown. I don't own a pair of brown jeans, so maybe. And then I was having a look on Levi's to see if they had any brown jeans. I didn't see any brown jeans, but I saw brown corduroys. I don't know if I'm a corduroy person, but I like that, you know, it's something a bit different in terms of texture. I don't own any corduroy trousers. I used to own a purple pair from Citizens of Humanity like 10 or 11 years ago. I never wore them because they were purple. I don't know why I bought them. But I like the idea of that material, especially during autumn, winter. It feels like quite cozy. Next, brown loafers. I actually bought a pair of brown loafers and they just came yesterday, but I'll show you what I had in my wish list first. So these next two items, I mean, I would never buy them because again, I can't afford them, but these Miu Miu penny loafers, I've seen them around in the black leather, and then I saw that they came out in brown suede with the gold coin. Oh, it's just, yeah, they're just so cute. And I mean, $1,000, I can't afford those. Again, Kate, there's a bit of a pattern here. I am falling into a bit of a Kate trap, which is bad because Kate is expensive and I cannot afford Kate. But they have a pair of brown suede loafers and they also look very nice. I'll show you the pair that I got because I'm very, very happy with them. I can actually take these brown loafers off my wish list because I have a pair now. Let me just get them. So I got these, and these are from Dear Francis. They were on sale. There was only 4 left in my size and I had to buy them. I mean, at this point, I think Dear Francis make up like 60% of my shoe wardrobe. I don't even know what to say at this point. I have so many pairs of Dear Francis shoes. It's really not healthy. But I just loved these and they were just exactly what I was looking for. And they were on sale, so I think they were like $350 or $360 full price. Then they went down to, I don't know, $250 something. And then I thought, let me check my email, because I remember seeing I had like a extra discount code. I had an extra 15% off in my email. And so I got extra 50% off. And I mean, it was a no-brainer at that point. Yeah. I love these. You'll be seeing a lot of me in these shoes, autumn, winter. I probably need to get like a suede waterproof protector or something, but yes, these are my new favorite shoes. Okay, so still on that brown rabbit hole. Knitwear. Obviously it's autumn, winter, and I think we're starting to think about a couple of new pieces we can add to our knitwear. I saw this Theory cropped cashmere turtleneck jumper and I thought it looked very nice, very luxurious. I have a cashmere jumper from Theory, which I got 2 or 3 years ago, and it's held up pretty well. So yeah, wouldn't mind trying that. But for a slightly cheaper option, COS have just a plain like round neck cashmere jumper. Another good option. I don't think I've tried COS cashmere actually. It's like half the price of the Theory one, although I do really like the shape of the Theory one. I like that it's cropped. Because I'm only 5'2", I often find that knitwear, it's quite hard to find knitwear that I just don't find really bulky around like the midsection, especially because I normally tuck things into my trousers or jeans. And yeah, I just find that a lot of jumpers it's just too much stuff going around there. So those are 2 brown jumpers that I found so far. I also saw that With Nothing Underneath have released this brown shirt. If you watched my What's New in My Wardrobe video that I did last month, you would have seen that I ordered 2 With Nothing Underneath shirts, and I absolutely love them. So now there's a brown one, and I'm like, you know, maybe I need it. Maybe I need to add it into my wardrobe. So next, I've got a few belts on my wish list. I don't know, I feel like my style is sort of changing in that I actually just want to keep it simple, but I want to have some really great accessories. Like the things that I'm pinning, I've noticed the pattern is like, they're just very simple pieces, a button down and a pair of jeans, or a t-shirt and a pair of trousers, but they've often got on like a great belt or great bag or a really cool necklace. And I don't really buy that many sort of bold accessories. I actually keep it very simple. And I think now I do want to sort of venture into maybe buying more interesting accessories. So belts. I'm actually wearing one more interesting belt than I normally wear. I got it in Mykonos. Let me show you. So it's just kind of a studded belt, but I thought it would be, it's just more interesting than my plain leather belts that have like a gold buckle. And I just wanted something a bit different. So we were walking around what do you call it? We were walking around Little Venice in Mykonos. Is it called Little Venice? Yes, it is. And then we came across this guy who just had loads of belts on display, and I was looking at them, and then he was like, oh, come up to my workshop. So we went in. He had the craziest amount of just leather everywhere, and he makes belts and shoes and handbags and I think jackets even. And it was just really cool. He was so friendly, and he was like, just choose anything, try anything on. And so I chose this like studded belt, but this belt had a different buckle. I think the buckle was a bit more plain, but I wanted something a bit more vintagey. So I asked him if he could put like this buckle on this belt, and he said yes. And yeah, he made it for me, and it was so nice. He was really sweet. Anyway, went off on a bit of a tangent. Belts. So I want to keep buying more belts. I'm going to show you another Kate belt, I'm sorry, but this Kate Julius belt is just so cool. It's just a really interesting belt buckle. It comes in silver and gold. £350 though. It's not really a price I would want to pay for a belt. So I've actually come across 2 new belt brands, which I hadn't heard before. Maybe you've heard of them, but they were new to me. I almost want to gatekeep them because their belts are so good, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to share them with you. So the first one is Heaven Mayhem, and they have some really interesting belts. So firstly, this one's called the Heaven belt, and it looks very similar to the Kate one, but it's 168 pounds, so slightly more palatable. Okay, I like that it's a really thick leather belt, like the width of it is really thick. I think that looks very cool. And then they also have this one, I think it's called the Bean belt. Again, the leather is plain, but it has that kind of bean buckle at the front, which, you know, it's just like something a bit interesting, because I do feel as if I do gravitate towards more simple clothing pieces, but when you have that, you know, interesting accessory, it just makes your outfit more fun, more stylish. I don't even know what the word is, but it just makes it more something. And I think that that is what I'm liking at the moment, where, you know, it's just a simple outfit, but then there's that something, and that something could be a great belt. So that was just sort of a bit of a brain dump of things that I have been liking lately. Let me know if you enjoyed this kind of video, this more just like chatty, informal, off the cuff type thing. I don't even know what to call it. If you liked this kind of video, then you might want to follow me on TikTok. I've started posting on there. TikTok just seems more fun, and like, I think I get it now. I understand why everyone's obsessed with it. I've made a bit of a commitment to myself to try and post every day. And the videos in there are sort of like this, where I just talk about recommendations and things I'm wearing and just more informal stuff, I guess. So yeah, if you're not sick of hearing my voice, then follow me on TikTok. The link to my TikTok will be in the description box. Let me know what you thought of my wish list. I will probably do a winter one in the next 2 months or so. Can't believe we're going into winter. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.